Hi, my name is Sherilyn Dorsey, and I am creator and founder of You're More Than Their Mother, and I teach entrepreneurial moms to reclaim, realign, and rebalance their lives and go after their dreams. This week, we are talking about guilt. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I define guilt as any standard that you're holding yourself to that you feel like you're falling short of. And very often, I believe that standard comes from our upbringing, it comes from our environment, or it comes from us using or watching other people and using that standard to judge ourselves against. I think that it can be detrimental, meaning to relationships, to you personally, emotionally, physically, and financially. And I discussed all of those things in those previous videos, so definitely do catch up. But today, I want to talk to you, or I want to kind of put a little twist on it. And I just want to show and prove to you how everything, although all of that is going on in that guilt, and I'll let you know how it can be detrimental to you, I also want to show you how everything is working out for your good and how you can actually use guilt as a benefit, or the things that come along with guilt as a benefit to you, as a way to show you how, or the things it is that you need to shift. Now, I wrote these things down today to make sure that I am very clear in my explanation and that you are very clear in your understanding. The very first benefit of guilt is that it alerts you as a cue for you to pay attention. That is so hugely important because very often we are going about our lives in a rote fashion, meaning we are just going out here we can almost do it without thinking, right? Because we do kind of the same things every day. We come up against the same obstacles, and we've almost become numb to some things. And what guilt does is it causes this emotional vex in your body and in your physical, and it lets you know that you need to pay attention to something. You need to come off of automatic and pay attention. And we definitely need those jolts sometimes because, again, oftentimes we don't give things the attention they deserve. So guilt can come and benefit in that way. The second one, it indicates that a change needs to be made. Let me back up. You either need to make a change, slow down, or stop completely, right? So it comes and it cues you up and lets you know, wait a minute, we need your attention here, right? But then it also jolts you let me back up. I'm kind of tongue-tied here. It also jolts you to make a decision to either slow down, stop, or change directions, right? Something needs to change about what it is that you have going on. That is another benefit of guilt. Okay, of the feeling of guilt. Okay, the third one, it alerts you of a physiological change that's going on in you. So now let me tell you how that's a little bit different than just the emotional or just kind of the initial change or the initial alert that it gives you. Physiologically, if you hold guilt or if you harbor guilt in you, it can cause things like stress, right? Frustration. That can cause things like headaches, ulcers, right? And it just grows and grows from there. So when you're feeling guilt, there's no need to be harsh on yourself. There's no need to be hard on yourself. It simply came to you to let you know that you need to do something better by you in order to feel better, right? In order to do better. So there is a benefit to every single thing that is going on with you. In particular, the guilt that you feel about things. And the last one is, it also improves. Guilt comes to us and can be a benefit to us because it can help us to be better decision makers, right? Because when we feel this guilt, like I said, when this is going on in us and the alert is coming to our body and it's kind of cueing us up to pay better attention to ourselves, and we're beginning to, or it's the beginning indication that something physiologically is going to start going on with our body that may not be of best benefit, it allows us a chance to make a new decision, right? It allows us a chance to say, there's something different that I need to do here. And it allows you to practice that on the first person who you need to be good to. And that is yourself, right? Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense to you, and I hope that you're able to kind of put this together from the way it is that I'm explaining it, because very often we feel like when things like this happen to us, when we kind of start feeling guilty, for example, about things, or we get vexed about different things, we kind of go into this mode, into this angry or this frustrated or this angst, right? And that does nothing but compound the problem further. What I think we need to do is to use everything towards our benefit. Is to understand that everything is working out towards our benefit, to our benefit. Although it may not look like it on the surface, we get to make the decision that this has come to aid us to be better. And guilt is no different. So let me go ahead and recap this. Recap the 4 ways that guilt can be a benefit, right? Or you can benefit from the guilt that you're feeling. 1, it's a cue for you to pay attention. Right? It's a cue for you to pay attention to what's going on inside as well as outside of you. 2, it indicates that a change needs to be made. You need to slow down or you need to stop completely. Okay? 3, it alerts you of a physiological change that is going on in your body. And 4, it allows you, or it gives you an opportunity to improve your decision-making ability. Alrighty? So I hope this makes sense to you. If you are watching this on the replay, let me know what it is that you think about this and the explanation of this, and how life really is working out in your favor, and how we can use everyday circumstances, because as human beings, again, we have ebbs and flow. So we're going to feel guilty sometimes. We're going to have to go through that emotion every now and again, right? Because in order to course correct, we have to be on the course. So life is happening to us all the time. So things like guilt will come up. But it's up to us to shift it and use it towards our benefit, so that we can become who it is that we said we want to be. So tell me how it is this has helped you. Tell me if there are some changes that you have made in yourself that have been of benefit to you if you're watching this on the replay. And if you are so inclined, definitely share this across all of your social media platforms. I appreciate you joining me today. I am going to head out of here. But until we meet again, it's time. Don't forget, it's time to move beyond everyone else's expectations of who you ought to be and become the woman you thought that you could be. Bye.